everyone. This is Craig Reese with Hollywood Junket, and we're going live today from our Instagram channel. We have an interview scheduled with two contestants from So You Think You Can Dance the last season, Ezra and Ezra Sosa. We are so excited to have them today. And this is kind of one of the first times Hollywood Junket has done a live Instagram. I hope you guys enjoy it, and we hope to do a lot more to be in it. And it looks like we have them checking in right now, so let's bring them on in. Stephanie, are you there? Yay! It worked! It works! Oh my goodness, it's so great to see you both. Hi!
Good to see you.
How's it going?
Good. I mean, just in quarantine, trying to stay productive and positive.
Yeah. Well, we will definitely have some quarantine questions because you can't avoid it nowadays. But really, first, I want to know what has been new since the last season. It's been less than a year, but can you give us an update on what you both have been doing?
I'll start first. So after the show, I went out to LA to try to move to LA because that's where all the work is. But when I was there, I auditioned for the Bachelor Live on Stage tour, and I booked it. So I was on tour for like over a month until I was quarantined and had to go back home.
Yes. Stephanie, what about you?
So I came home from tour, and then I had a month off, and then I started season 2 of High School Musical, the musical series on Disney Plus. Started filming that here in Salt Lake. And then I was filming that. We filmed 2 episodes, and then the whole quarantine thing happened. So they're postponing it till like July, August. So kind of just chilling right now.
Well, I mean, I know y'all feel the same thing, but let's just hope we're safe about it, but it comes back as soon as possible.
Right.
Kind of brings it right next to my next question is, the next season of So You Think You Can Dance had to cancel their auditions because of all this.
Yeah.
And besides y'all's tours both being on hold, how else has the dance community been affected by COVID-19?
I mean, literally, when I say the entire industry has shut down, it has shut down. Dance studios closed. A lot of teachers are out of jobs. A lot of dancers are out of jobs. So just a lot of us you're just trying to find work right now, but there is literally no work to be found.
Actually, I live really close to Millennium, and when I do my daily safe walks, it's just no one's there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and it's so weird because there's a bunch of people always there.
But what's really awesome is just seeing how the dance community is coming together and teaching free classes on live and on different programs and giving back, and it's amazing to see us all come together and still fight for our craft. Right. Because at the end of the day, after this whole quarantine thing is over, entertainment world is kind of the last thing on people's minds, and so we're kind of on the back burner, but I think it's awesome that people are still fighting for dance.
And it's also the first thing that people have gone to during this break is going to watch dance videos.
Right. That's so
music,
true.
So it's it's the first business and industry that was put on hold, but I feel like it's so important too. So
it is.
We'll all be back.
Non-dancers are starting to dance in their homes because there's nothing else to do. So I think
it's awesome.
All these TikTok videos.
I know. We have
It's so good though. Well, I kind of want to know, do you have any advice for future contestants on the show, and what do they need to do to make their experience successful?
Ooh, I mean, I just say, just have fun with it. Really, just go out there and enjoy your time, because opportunities like So You Think never happen, regardless of how far you make it. And just always be yourself, and don't let pressures from the show get to you.
Right.
And just really focus there and be positive and try your best to be yourself. I think that's my biggest advice.
Especially because whenever you go back and audition or want to get on the show, they're looking for fresh faces and new people, and so if you're just yourself, you're gonna have such a better chance of making it just because you're being you, not trying to be someone you're not. So absolutely.
Yeah. What were you surprised the most to learn about yourself, or maybe even just your own style of dance during your time on the show?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I was most surprised with how quickly it is for me to get in my head, because I would consider myself a really positive person, but in the wrong environment I quickly was really negative, and so it was cool to see me grow out of that and just learn to be always positive, even though like you're in a stressful situation.
I mean, mine would be the exact same. Like the first week, the pressures of filming a live show in front of millions of people every week really get to you.
Yeah.
And so just like week by week is kind of like overcoming that and just seeing how you can overcome that with positivity and just really enjoying your time.
Yeah, and Stephanie, you said wrong environment. It's more like unfamiliar environment. You know, like
Unfamiliar.
This is an experience that not a lot of people get to do, and even if they do it, it goes so quickly.
It does.
So hard to adjust, and I don't think you can blame anyone for having to like rework their work ethic and their day to day during a stressful situation like that.
And I feel like just in general, like there's no way to train for So You Think.
No.
There's like no way, like no possible.
You think you're ready, but you're not.
You think you're ready, but you don't know how to train for that specific environment. And so I think that's what got us in our heads. We already went in there like so like flustered and like what's going on. So I think that's really good.
I'm sure y'all have done thousands of live dance competitions, and that's not even in the same ballpark as what y'all are doing on the studio and the set and all that. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So how are y'all passing the time during this quarantine and all this mess?
Okay.
You can go first.
Okay, a lot of like dancing. We doing like a lot of at-home workouts. I did like so much bleaching, like tie-dyeing shirts and stuff. I redecorated my room. I'm just doing a lot of DIY stuff right now, and I think it's really fun. Because I've never had that chance before, so now I do.
I've been I have a YouTube channel, so I've been actually able to actually film stuff and edit, so that's been really fun. And we've been doing puzzles, and we are gonna plant stuff outside our garden, like things that we would never do in a million years. It's so crazy.
It's in a sense like we kind of get our childhood back, like
right.
we ride bikes, and go play outside on the trampoline, like all the stuff we didn't really get to do because we were stuck in the studio growing up.
Are you with your whole family? I'm glad you two are getting to be together during this time. Is your whole family there too?
Yes. Yeah. Except for our older brother who lives in Vegas, but all of us are here. Okay. So, yeah.
Very good.
It's so funny because I thought I was going to be separated from him for 3 months, but then it ended up only being a month, and I'm
when I left for tour, she was bawling. And then I'm back, and she was like, I literally cried for no reason. I'm like,
Well, final question. What do you miss the most, and let's say besides dance, from having to be stuck inside? Is there another activity that you can't do right now that you were just missing entirely?
I do a lot of hot yoga, and I'm not able to do that, and it's just the worst thing ever because it makes me feel so refreshed and good, and I feel oh my goodness, I need my yoga. But other than I don't know, that's
and that's so hard. You can't recreate that at your house.
No, you can't. Do you do hot yoga?
I do, yeah. And I can't turn the thermostat up.
It's literally my favorite thing. I do it every day.
Yeah. Ezra, what about you?
Definitely the barbershop. I miss that tremendously. And I'm literally on YouTube searching how to cut hair, and I'm I can't get myself to do it. So I think I may be getting a fro after this. I'm gonna have her hair. I'm gonna look like Stephanie after this quarantine.
Stay tuned.
But I feel just
we'll check in a couple months and compare for sure.
I feel just in general, I just miss social interaction with people, getting to hug people, getting to shake people's hands, and I don't know, I just miss
or going out to eat. We used to, every Friday night we used to go out to sushi with friends, but now it's we miss sushi. But
yeah. Well, Stephanie, you mentioned your YouTube. I would like you to give us that channel, and also please give us your social so we can continue to follow y'all and all that stuff.
Yeah, so it's just Stephanie Sosa on YouTube, and then at SYTYCD on Instagram.
And I'm at Ezra.Sosa.
And we actually are doing YouTube videos together right now, Q&A about So You Think and all that stuff. So if you guys want to watch that,
her next video is I attempted to do her makeup.
Fun stuff.
And literally, she turned out so pretty. Let me tell you, she turned out so pretty.
I can't wait to see that. Guys, thank you so much. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, this is the first time Hollywood Junket has done something like this, and we were so happy to hear that you wanted to kind of do the first one with us. And I'm not joking, I would love to check back in just a couple months just to see how y'all are still doing and see what's going to be coming up in the future. So But
That would be so awesome.
You can check up on the hair too.
Check up on-
that's what I mainly want to do. Yes.
Yeah.
Just for that reason.
Awesome. Well, this will stay on our story for a little while, and then we'll post it on YouTube later. So please feel free to share it as well when it's posted on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Of course.
And thank
so
you both so
much.
much. This was a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was so
Thank you.
fun.
Thank you so,
Have
so
a good
much.
day. Stay
Yeah,
safe.
have a
Watch
good one.
it.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.